New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
From Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts, it's New England Candlepins. In our first Sweet 16 show, newcomer Matt Penkul gets ready to face off against Dan Legge. Then in Game 2, newcomer Jacob Cook gears up to take on Frank DeLuca. Now let's roll with Richie Myrick, Dave Chestercove, and your host, Jay Horrigan.
Welcome, everybody, to New England Candlepins. That's right, we're back. It's been a while, but we're happy to be back here at Ryan's Family Amusement in Millis. I'm Jay Horrigan. I'm going to be joined shortly by two guys I really don't know. But first of all, we're here with Matt Penkul, our number 15 seed. Matt, welcome to New England Candlepins.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Well, we were talking earlier before we came on air. You've been on TV before, but it's been a little while, right?
Yeah, it has been a little while. Made the old Comcast show, but it's good to be back.
How have you been bowling recently?
Game's been good. Game's been real well. So.
Okay. Have you bowled? Obviously, you bowled here at Ryan's for the roll-offs. Other than that, have you bowled at this house before?
No, I haven't. First time here, so put up a good number and try to do it again.
Do you know Dan at all?
Oh, I know Dan.
Have you had any issues? We try to promote some kind of ill will or something between bowlers?
No, not at all.
Well, we'll get it going soon. So, and also joining us is our number 2 seed, a veteran of the show, Dan Legge. Dan, how you been?
Good, you?
I've been great. You look fantastic. Have you been bowling well?
Yes, I have been. So I'm excited.
Being our number 2 seed, you did very well in the roll-offs.
Yep.
Your leagues and everything, you've been bowling well?
Yep, I have been. I only bowl in one league. I got a 123 average, so it's pretty good.
Excellent, excellent. I have a 123 average, but that's in something else, so we'll talk about that later. All right, we're going to be back with this match as these bowlers start the competition as we head to the championship, where the bowlers are going to be competing for $1,200 that the winner's going to take home. So we'll be back in just a moment with the start of this match. All right, welcome back to New England Candlepins. We are ready to start our match, and
indeed,
the three of us are back together again. I'm Jay Horrigan, Dave Chestercove, and
Richie Myrick.
Oh, thank you. I forgot it.
All right, we're going to get going. Matt on lane 1 whenever you're ready.
Thanks for that warm welcome, Jay. I appreciate it.
Richie, you know I've missed you.
Well, the feeling is almost mutual. Matt Penkul on lane 1. Kicking off a new series of New England Candlepins.
Oh, starts out right out of the gate. That weight didn't bother him at all. Fantastic start for Matt. Matt, a bowler out of Metro Bowl in Peabody, Mass. Qualified as our 15th seed. Looking for, gets a working ball. Drop 6, now 7.
Drops about 7 there, yeah. Tripped that 4-pin at the last second. He's got the 1-2 and the 8.
Looking for the spare. Just outside.
Hold on.
No, we're okay.
So it'll be 7 on the fill and 7 for the box.
So he's got 24 for 2. That's a good start for Matt.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, Dan is going to go ahead and get started. There we go. Dan on lane 1.
Dan's a house bowler right out of here in Millis.
And a veteran of the show.
He is.
Dan right in the pocket, matches the strike.
That was buried in the 1-3. No doubt about it.
Put up by Matt. Dan says not so fast, Matt.
Those pins went flying.
I call
on
you a
that
strike.
one.
Looking to do some damage on lane 2 now. And like Matty, it's a 3-pin. Drops only 4 on the first ball, but he's got a second one for the fill.
Dan averages 122. His high single's a 183. His high triple is a 454. He also has a 7 fill.
Dan looking to take an early lead here with a good third ball. And he gets a good 9. So 26 for Dan.
So Dan Legge with a 2-pin lead after 2 frames. And 7 there for Matt.
Pretty good working ball for Penkul on the outside of the 3. He's got the 1, the 7, and the 8, but there's plenty of wood involved, including a piece that may be touching that head pin.
Yeah.
Gets by the head pin, but he might.
Does he roll into that?
Almost
Oh,
tried to-
not enough.
Almost stole it. Matt averages a 122. Has a high single of 198. And a high triple of a big score of a 514. Not many 500s bowled in Candlepin for 3 strings, so that's a very impressive score.
514 at one point, I believe, was the world record.
I believe it was tied for a while, but I think Mark Ritchie broke it with a 517. I think. I might be wrong, but I believe that is. Oh, Matty with a strike. Another one. So 2 strikes for Matt.
Great splash on the head pin on that one.
Matty wasting no time bowling. Danny as well. Right up there. Through the middle. Clip the wing spread eagle. Carries a 7-pin. Looking to.
He just wanted to make sure that was cleaned out.
You just
there
want to
in
make
the
sure
middle.
those pins
Yeah.
stayed down.
Yeah.
Didn't want them coming back up.
Now he's ready to clean everything out of there.
Ideally looking to get clean up for an $8. All right, just a 7. Still early. So now Danny, lane 2, opposite the strike put up by Matt. And gets a good splashing ball. Just leaves the 1-2. Looking to match the mark, and he does.
All over it.
So, just 1 pin lead separating these 2 bowlers after 4 frames. Matty working on a strike on lane 1.
4 frames, 4 marks for these 2 bowlers.
3 strikes, 1 spare. Very good.
Thank you.
Damn, Matt with a good ball.
He's got the diamond on the right-hand side. 3-pin with the 5, the 6, and the 9. Sneaks by to the right. Settle for 8 on the fill.
Absolutely. Clean it up for a 10. Every pin very important. As always in Candlepin, but especially more so in single string matches.
Cherry's out the 3 for a 9 box. Puts him at 61 halfway home. Halfway to his average. Halfway to both bowlers' averages, if I'm not mistaken. They're both 122.
Yes, you are correct.
Sweet. One of the rare times I'm not wrong on this program.
Matty looking for another strike on lane 2.
Wow, is the 10-pin really going to stand?
Yes, it is. Looks like that wood might be touching it. So he's got a little bit of a guide there. He's gonna use it.
there we
Oh
go.
wow! I was
Flips it
surprised that
forward.
flipped it forward, right? Originally, Matty didn't like it, but the wood spun or helicoptered around and took the 10-pin out.
He actually missed it by enough to make it.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah. All right, so Danny working on a spare, looking to get as many as he can, get 7. He's a 1-3-7, no wood to help him.
Another
Very
good
tough
mixing
shot.
ball. Another good mixing ball for Dan.
Oh, nearly makes it.
Wow, what a bid.
That was a great effort.
All important 10 here, can gain a pin back. Just be behind by 1. Oh, no dice. So Danny, after halfway, is only down 2 pins, 59 to 61. Is opposite a spare. So far, Dan has matched every mark that Matt has put up. Great looking ball. Oh, what an ugly leave. Well, actually,
Well, that got a little better with that back piece of wood there, Dave. Now
Yep.
he's got a chance to sweep it if he goes on the right-hand side here, 9 pin.
is he going to get there? He does. Oh, wow, just short. Great effort. Wants the stick. And he gets it.
Important pin.
Yeah.
So Matt looking to increase his lead here, working on a spare. This is about as big a bonus ball as you can call it, because the good break he got. So 4 boxes to go, up a mark. Looking to fill it big, right in the 1-3 pocket. Drop 7, leaves the 4, 5, 7. Piece of wood out in front of the 4 and 5.
Another piece of wood outside on the right-hand side. If he really wants to get cute with it, he could cut it over.
He's going to try it. He's going to go
Does
for it,
that
and he
fall?
does. I wasn't quite sure about that angle, but Richie, you called it.
I wouldn't have gone there, Dave.
To be honest, I don't think I would have either, but Matty had confidence over there.
Put it right where he needed to.
Fantastic shot.
It's a big mark.
That's huge.
Puts him up 9.
Yeah.
5 on the fill. Leaves the Caleri right-hand side. He's got the 4 horsemen and the 8 pin.
Looking to make it. Oh, my goodness. 3 marks in a row for
See that?
Matty
He
Penkul.
kicked that wood that was in the gutter right out and it went right toward that 8 pin. What a shot.
Fantastic. All right, Danny, looking to respond. Oh, you got that, tripped that 5 pin on that shot, and it's still dancing. Just leaves the 1-3-10. Piece of wood by the 10 pin to help carry that pin.
He's had a few like these.
Ooh, just by.
Yeah.
Danny knew it. Danny just needs to keep sticking, try to make the fills easier. If he can convert a spare or a strike.
So the 9 box puts him at 78. So he's down 15 and he's opposite of mark. It's pretty much mark or bust right here.
And we just saw this exact same leave on this shot, so we know it can go.
Literally identical with the same piece of wood in the left gutter.
And we get a 2 for 2. Oh my goodness!
Wait a minute.
Oh, no luck for Danny. Hits it almost the exact same way, and is not able to get the 8 pin. Well, all important fill here for Matt.
Yeah.
Can force Dan to throw a double with a good fill.
Well, and you could see Dan's frustration after that shot. He knew he felt he should have that or needed that spare on that last.
Oh, what a ball by Matty.
Ooh.
He's going to get that pin to go. He will. So he's could drop 9 more.
Yeah.
And he's got to go look at another one. And he makes it.
So that puts Matt Penkul at 122 in a ball going into the last frame.
Commanding lead.
6 marks.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
Matty, another good looking ball. Little heavy. Gets 6, leaves the 3, 4, 6, 7. No wood. The way he's rolling it, he might just send that over. Oh! Tries to get the 3-pin off the wall. Only gets the 3. Looking to clean this up for a good $9 here.
So the mark streak comes to an end.
Oh, he knew it. So silly ball. Still a solid string, 135.
And that's going to force Dan Legge to throw a double at some point.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to be this box. He can still throw a spare here and have a chance, but he's going to need a couple of strikes.
Ideally, he wants the first one.
There's
Oh,
one.
and he gets the first one.
There's one.
He's
This match isn't over
gonna
yet.
make it interesting. He's not gonna go away.
Needs another strike here. A spare doesn't no good, but a double puts him in a position.
Good looking ball. Good looking ball. Oh, jeez. Not able to convert the strike.
Put a good offer on. He was right on the head pin.
Sure did. But that's so often in single string matches. Sometimes you're not able to get one early or a key one. Ideally, I'm thinking back to that that little 3, the 1-3-10 box for a spare that probably hurt him.
Yeah, so the final here is going to be Matt Penkul, 135, and Dan Legge, 114. So Matt will advance to the round of 8. Well bowled by both bowlers, but Matt Penkul, that string of 4 marks in a row.
Oh yeah,
He was.
He took advantage of the little helicopter for the 10.
Right.
For that 10-pin spare, and he just ran with it.
Now the key is bowling the first match. Can he keep it going later on?
Well, we'll find out.
Absolutely. We'll be back to talk to our bowlers in just a moment. All right, welcome back to New England Candlepins. Dan, you ran up against a buzzsaw. 4 marks there at the end. It's tough to overcome that.
Yeah, he was throwing a good ball, and that's what you get when you throw a good ball. He was getting marks, and I just wasn't throwing a good ball, so that's what happens.
You seem to be, well, you started off with the strike, then you had a mark again in the 4th, and then you just seemed a little bit off as you move forward from there.
Yeah, I just couldn't find the head pin, so I got a few breaks, and I still missed a couple spares, so.
And then, yeah, you missed just by a little bit, and he was just on by a little bit, and that was the difference in the match.
Yeah, it was. I'll get you marks, and he got 135, so
yeah,
it's pretty tough to beat. So.
Well, congratulations, $90 for you. Well done, and as always, a pleasure having you.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm sure I'll be back, so.
I'm sure you will. Hey, good job. Matt, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much.
You started off with the strike, and then you just kept building from there.
Yeah, just trying to put the ball back onto the head pin. I know Dan's a good bowler. Actually, he's a very good bowler. So, just try to throw a good ball and try to knock him down.
At the end, the key to that match was the 4 frames in a row. You had the marks in the 4 frames, and you just kind of put the pressure on Dan where he had to mark every time, and he just wasn't able to keep up with it.
Yeah, I know Dan really well, and I know he's capable of putting up doubles and triples. So, just try to stay ahead of him best I could.
Well done. You advanced. You're moving on to the round of 8, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right. We'll be back in just a moment to talk to our next bowlers. Welcome back to New England Candlepins, and we're with our next set of bowlers for match 2, Frank DeLuca and Jacob Cook. Jake, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
It's first time on our show. Have you been on TV before?
I've not.
Not even like on Bozo or something like that?
No.
Rex Trailer?
Yeah, Rex Trailer, yeah.
I was on Rex Trailer once, but you wouldn't remember.
Before my time.
Yeah, thanks. That makes me feel good. Where do you normally bowl?
I bowl here, actually.
Do you? You're from Natick, you live in Natick, and you come down here to bowl?
I do.
How have you been bowling recently?
Sometimes they go down, sometimes they don't.
Wow, that's a good way to look at it. Have you bowled against Frank before?
I rolled off with Frank, actually, so I've bowled with him before, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's good. Best of luck today. Next, Frank DeLuca, another veteran of the show. Welcome back, Frank.
Thanks, Jay. It's good to be back.
Awesome. Hey, got to ask you, how's Alley Chat going?
It's kind of cruising at the moment. We're doing live streams every Friday night of our pro matches. The Worlds are coming up. We're going to live stream a bunch there, and hope everyone goes to the Facebook page and likes it.
Yeah, you can see that on Facebook. I know I see them on Friday nights. You're up, you're going there. So that's going well. How's your bowling going?
Recently broke my new high triple, 422. Broke it by a shattering 1 pin, 421. Jake bowled with us in the roll-off, and he's not going to take him lightly. He throws a good ball.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we're looking forward to this match, and we'll bring it to you in just a moment. Welcome back to New England Candlepins. Again, I'm Jay. That's Dave. Way down there, that's Richie. And we are ready for match 2. Gentlemen, good luck. We're all counting on you.
All righty, we got Jake Cook against Frank DeLuca. Jake starting it on lane number 1, under the Ryans banner. First timer on our show, I believe. Is that right, Jay?
Yes, it is.
All right.
First time on TV.
First time on TV. All right, so Jake is a bowls right out of Ryan's family here in Millis. A little off to the left. I'll just call that first 2 balls a little first box jitters maybe. Averages 112. Has a high single 176 and a high triple of, it looks like 705 on this shoot.
705. That's just fantastic.
That is a very good 5 score.
Unbelievable.
All right, Jake, just a 6 box to start.
For the record, I think it's 405.
Oh, high triple. Yeah, you're probably right. 405.
Yeah, 705.
I don't know why I thought that was high 5 all of a sudden.
705 would have been higher than what you said the world record was in match 1.
Way over. That's, yeah.
And actually,
Good
what
call.
Richie said the world record was, and then you said it was tied for the
Oh, look
world
at him make
record.
this shot.
What a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Don't try to change the subject.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to change it because that was an awesome shot.
That was.
Sweeps the
5, 6,
wood.
10. Beautiful shot.
Fantastic.
I want to get back
Bounces
to
right back off of that
you
6 box.
correcting Richie on the world record. Richie
And then,
thought
yep, and you corrected me. I don't know why I thought that was high 5 all of a sudden. I saw it look like a
Interesting.
7, and I just went with high 5 instead of high triple. Frankie, first ball, 3 pin, drop 6. Leaves a 1, 2, 8, 10. Piece of wood behind, or nope, in front of the 2 pin actually. Weird looking shot. Looking to convert.
Whoa.
Everything but the head pin.
Almost sent a messenger piece of wood from behind that head pin.
705.
705.
705. That's
Get
like
over,
3
James.
games
Get
in
over,
the
Jay.
200s.
That was 3 boxes ago.
Wow.
10
Even
bucks for
I
Frank.
know that's wrong.
Oh,
Me. I know that's wrong. Unbelievable.
all right. Your medal will arrive in 7 to 10 business days.
Hey, I'm a member of Amazon Prime. Should be
All
2
right,
days.
3 days. Frankie, lane 2. Just off to the right again.
4 horsemen on the left-hand side, the 1-2-4-7. No wood to be spoken of. Frank bowls out a Sunnyside Bowl in Danvers. His average is a 120. His high single is a 197. His high triple is a 722.
Just short of the world record.
Richie. That's a 422 right triple. Thanks, Richie, for not making me feel a little better. I'll
$9.
assume that's what you were doing.
$9 for Frank.
Alrighty, Jake.
Looking for a big fill.
Yeah, especially off that fantastic spare.
Gorgeous shot.
Right into the pocket.
Beautiful ball. Leaves a 10 pin. Wood in front of it. Shouldn't affect the shot too much. Going to go right at it, more than likely.
Uses the wood. Not able to get it. The ball jumped right over the 10 pin.
Yeah, I was wrong about that one there. I thought for sure that it was going to carry that
Yeah, it
one.
looked like it was a good cover. I think Jake agreed. Just a $9 for Jake. Fun fact about Jake, he actually has a, I believe, a YouTube video. He bowls out of Legge around here, and he threw 5 strikes in a row to open one of his league strings. Leaves the half horse to right.
And he's second in the world record race for a triple behind
Yeah,
Frank.
somehow we went from 5:14 to 7:05 and 7:22 in just a few short moments.
People around
Does
the
the
world.
ICBA know?
The people around the world are stunned at how quickly the world record jumped. Dave, while we can, since Jake just bowled under the USCBA banner, tell us a
yes.
little bit about the USCBA and how they monitor the world records.
Well, right now
Well,
we
maybe
don't.
not
Maybe
that,
we should,
but just tell us about the USCBA.
Well, the USCBA is a proud sponsor of New England Candlepins, and we enjoy the game very much. Frankie looking on lane 1 here. You can find out more information at www.uscandlepins.com.
Nice 7 there for Frank.
Tough lead for Frank after a great ball. But he's got something to play with here. I actually, from this angle, I'm looking at the red line right down the middle, actually. The way Frank's ball comes in left to right. I think
I
he might
almost
get
like
in
the 7-pin here, Dave. I think
Yeah.
you can have it right off the wall.
Come back across.
That's the idea. That's my idea here.
He's going to try it.
That was his, too.
It did jump back across, but
Yeah.
it jumped a little forward,
Yep.
unfortunately for him.
Yeah, you were right. It came off the wall. And a 9-box.
Yeah, solid 9 anyhow.
Dave, the USCBA, you guys involved with that. You're out there obviously promoting the game of candlepin bowling.
Yep.
What else do you do? You're obviously very involved in what we're doing here with New England Candlepins.
Oh, yes.
What can people find at your website? Nice 9.
All sorts of general knowledge, things about Candlepin, where certain houses are, certain house records that we're able to get. You can see who's currently in like the 400 club
Right.
or the 500 club for 3 strings, 800 club for 5 strings, stuff like that.
And your big thing is obviously promoting and maintaining the game, as Frank has a spare there.
Frank sticks that 5-pin right in the face.
Is to promote and keep the game out there for people that are involved with it, correct?
That is correct.
Awesome, awesome.
Now Jake wasted no time on lane 1, gets right up there, fires right in the pocket, gets a great lead, leaves the 310. Pieces of wood all around.
Looked like the 7 was going to stand for a moment, but it did trip at the last second. Makes the shot a lot easier.
Sure does. Oh, just off to the left.
And those of us from Franklin TV and New England Candlepins are always grateful to the USCBA, because we wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys, and specifically Richie and Dave. And as we said at the top of the show, that this time we have a record payout for the winner
right.
of $1,200. Every bowler's guaranteed $90, and we had, I believe Jeremy was telling me, we had 86 bowlers roll off to try to make the TV
correct.
show.
We had 86 entries this time around, which is a new record for us, and thankfully, courtesy of Franklin TV's kind donation, as well as Ryan Family Amusements donation to the prize fund, on top of the entry fees from the bowlers, we wound up with $3,700 to pay out over the course of this taping. So, as you said, Jay, everybody's guaranteed money. Just for walking through the door, you're going to get $90 if you lose a first match. And as you'll see throughout the upcoming episodes, you'll see how the prize structure winds up. But, yep, $1,200 for first place for the winner of this series.
And I would assume you guys obviously know better than me, because I'm no pro. I can't even walk 3 steps without hurting myself. But that's a pretty good payout if you're able to win.
Yeah, for this style of tournament, you bowl 3 strings to qualify, and then eventually 4 or 5 more strings, and you make $1,200. That's
I'd say that's a pretty sound $35 investment.
Yeah,
you got that right.
Yeah, not a bad day. Not a bad day at the office.
I know, while we were talking, Frankie actually took the lead with his spare fill.
He did get a little unlucky. He left parallel pins to the left for a 6 fill, and he did clean it up for a 10, though, an important 10. It gives him a 4-pin lead against the 9 box here. So the door is open for Frank here to open up a little bit of a margin. Good mixing ball.
Leaves the 1, 2, 10. Piece of wood off to the left. Frankie's not going to be looking to play it. Just something to contend with.
That's more of an aesthetic thing than anything. Just something to look at on your way by.
Right. And oof. Frankie wanted that one. Tell. All right, we're going to clean this up for a 9 or a 10 here. Maintaining a 4 or 5 pin lead, hopefully. And he does. It's the 9.
So the 9 doesn't hurt him. Still a 4-pin advantage, and that'll bring up Jake.
Jake again wasting no time setting himself, getting ready. Drop 6, leaves the 1, 2, 6, 10. Looking to convert.
Jake gets right up there and knows what he wants to do.
Sure does. It doesn't take long to set himself.
No.
And just a $7.
So through 7, he's at 66. With Frank at 63 through 6, so now would be a pretty good time for a mark.
Oh, good looking ball.
It is.
Drops a big 9. Leaves just a 7-pin. Wood all around on the right there, but should play the pin here. Looking good. And right in the face. So that's a timely mark for Jake. Right in the 8th box. So he's going to be coming home with a mark. Currently only down 4 pins. But he did throw up a 7 in the first frame here of his 2. But he does get the big mark, so that can come in handy.
It does put a little bit of pressure right back on Frank here. So, although as you said, he is opposite the 7.
Frankie gained 3 pins without a mark, make it 7 pin lead. So it's a good ball. Gets a tough leave. Leaves the 7, 9, 10.
Interesting shot. He's got wood on the left, and it's all the way up on the lip. I think he's probably going to have to play it. I don't think the wood on the right is any good.
Yeah, I think the one on the right, I think you're right. He's just going to take out the 2 pins. Worst case scenario, you take out the 7 pin, you clean it up for a 10.
Exactly. Get those 3 pins back. It's like a mini mark.
Hopefully, you see if we can get something off the wall.
Oh, he did. He did. That's twice he's had a pin jump forward off the wall.
Yeah.
Frank knows how important this ball is right here. He's taking his extra time. And he does just that. Gets that big 10, so he gains 3 more. So he's up 7, which gives him a little bit of a cushion against that mark that Jake put up.
Oh. Man, we've got traffic on the lane.
Oh, yes.
Oh, but it's a mess out
mayhem.
there on lane 1.
Absolute mayhem.
Oh, my Lord.
Frank. Good looking ball. Just a little off to the left. A little shallow. Leaves the 4 horseman right. Beautiful piece of wood behind the 3 pin.
It wasn't so beautiful until it hit that 3, and it turned just a little bit. If it was turned to the left a little, it wouldn't.
That piece of wood
carry
helping?
that 610.
It should help carry. He's got to hit the head pin here. Oh, he hits that pin so light, he goes right around the 3.
Takes the 110 out.
Wow, that's rare.
How do you do that?
But again, he is up 7, so he makes this 10. He stays up 7.
Huge pins.
But against the mark.
Forces Jake to fill the mark. Just
yeah.
It's a big 10. So we got a 7-pin match going into the last 2 frames.
Jake is on a spare. He's going to do a little housekeeping. That's all taken care of now.
Cleaning up the mayhem.
Jake looking for a big fill. Wants at least 7. Off to the left, gets 6, so he's still down 1. So all important pins now.
Yeah. Would love a mark here.
Oh, absolutely.
Got a chance. Oh, he just snuck by that head pin.
Huge sticks for Jake. Oh, no.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wow, that could be a big pin at the end of the day.
And that's not the way he tried to pick up that pin.
8 puts him at 90.
Ideally, he's probably going to want another mark against Frank.
Yeah.
Because
Puts a
Frank
good
can get
ball on it.
probably 2 9-boxes and win it without Jake getting a mark here.
3 horsemen on the right. The deep 3 horsemen this time. He's got the 3, 6, 8, and 10 piece of wood in front.
Good go. Oh, no.
Oh, he just missed that piece of wood.
Oh, he's gonna want to clean this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are must-make pins right here.
Does he get
good
a
10.
He
nice
does get to
10?
10. So,
Good 10.
so 100 for Jake.
Frank requires 18 pins for 2 boxes.
Just
So
two 9-boxes.
Jake gets a 10 there, which
Jake
is a
gets a 10
little
in
off
that.
his pace of
Yeah.
the world record 705
Jesus.
triple.
Yeah, he actually couldn't get to 705 with the next 2 games, even
Wow.
if he struck out.
Wow.
Yeah.
If I was scoring, he could.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You know how to cook the books.
That's why I'm
boy,
here.
Frankie.
Oh, boy,
Oh,
that's
Frank.
the last thing Frank wanted to see.
Yeah.
Yep.
4 horsemen left with the 9, 10.
How do you
There's
play
no wood.
this?
You just gotta
You just hope?
You just gotta try to hit that 1-2 pocket, run
Yeah.
that 4 horseman down. Because ideally, you just want a 9 at least out of this. Love to get a 10. Oh no!
Oh boy, this is
turning.
getting interesting. Plucks out just the 2 pin. And Dave,
He
you've
needs
seen
at least 2.
Yeah.
to avoid
you've seen
getting
anything
marked.
happen. This could be a 10 box or this could be a 6, depending on where he hits the head
Right.
pin.
Right.
If he hits the head pin. Big ball here for Frank.
Could win the match. Oh,
That is a huge out.
huge out.
So now
So
he needs
91.
9 to tie
9 to tie, 10
and
to
10
win.
to win.
Just took out the 1-7-10, didn't he?
We've got a little bit of mayhem.
We got a runner on lane 2.
We got a streaker on lane 2.
This will probably be a benefit for Frank. It gives him a little extra time to compose himself.
Yeah.
The 10 box
I know
wins
I
it.
would rather see it,
Take a deep breath.
especially after a rough last box here. Frank, no stranger to clutch situations
No.
here. Love to throw a strike right now.
What a ball.
what a good ball.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
Well,
all things considered,
all things like I said, he doesn't need the mark.
Nope.
He needs a
he's got a good
10.
set for 10, so he's gonna try to split these woods. He's gonna try to make the shot,
Yeah.
and ideally make sure that he at least carries one of those 2 sides so that he's got the setup for 10.
Right. He needs 2 pins here to tie.
I almost would just go for the 2 on the right and get
Yeah,
the guaranteed
right.
tie because you never know what that would on
And
the
that's-
left. I think
that's
Frank
correct.
made the right choice.
Now, where do you hit this wood?
You got to go all
Because
the
he
way to
knows
the
he's
right,
going
or
to
you
get a
go right
worst
at
case
it.
situation. He's got overtime.
Right.
See which side he decides to play here.
I would probably go right at it.
Yeah, you go the other side, you take a chance of it spinning around the pin, right?
We got a tie
Like
ball
that.
game.
Tie game.
Yeah. Okay, so,
So we're gonna
Dave,
go to extra
explain our
innings.
overtime.
Overtime is a 2-box sudden death. Well, almost sudden death. 2-box roll-off. Highest score wins. If there's a tie after 2, we bowl another 2. So if a bowler gets a mark in the second frame, they have to fill it.
2 full boxes.
Yep.
Okay.
So Jake will go first.
1 box on each lane
1 box on each lane. That's right.
Yeah.
for all the nachos.
Jake starts overtime like he did the string off to the left. Probably a little nervous now. Got a spare lead though. Is he going to
He's gonna
carry
carry
that
the
5
5?
pin?
Oh, no way.
Oh my goodness.
That thing did a
Wow.
360.
Yeah, I
And
thought it
moved
might
off
have
its
gone
spot.
down. Big 10 though. We just saw how important pins were. And
Carries
he
the
gets
10.
it. So Big 10. Jake, lane 2. Off to the left again. Jake, I can tell Jake's a little disgusted with himself. But he almost made this a moment ago. Can he do it this time? Looks good.
Nice
And he
shot.
does. He's able to convert it this time. Jake, you got to fill it. Just in case you didn't know. Just want to make sure you knew. It's Jake. Big ball here. Wants as many as he can. Right
ball.
in the pocket again. Gets a good count. Gets 17s for a 27 for 2. So, Frankie knows what he's got to do. Needs 28 pins. Has to have at least one mark. Love to throw a strike.
Absolutely.
Gives you 2 balls to get that 8 pins instead of 1. Frankie right in the pocket. Has a spare lead for sure. Leaves the 3, 5, 10 piece of wood. Looks like it's going to be helping to cover the 10.
Yep, it's not going to hurt him.
Good looking ball. Oh,
wow.
Cherries. Somehow cherries the 3. How does that happen?
He's had a couple of those.
Well, he's definitely going to want 1 pin here.
Yeah.
Try to make a fill a little easier for him in the second frame if he's
Yeah,
managing
you
to
definitely
get
need 1. I wouldn't even blame him if he takes the 10 pin here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I would do.
Goes for
He
it.
wants them
Gets it.
both.
Wow.
He wants them
Wow.
both.
That's a
What-
gutsy play from
what
Frank.
Yeah.
What a gutsy call.
What a great shot. With all that pressure.
Well, he needed 18 in regulation for 2 boxes. Now he needs 18 to win in 1 here in overtime.
Good looking ball. Right in the 1-3 pocket, little light. Leaves the diamond left. Nothing in the way to hurt him. Nothing in the way to help him.
So Frank's going to have to pick this up. And he missed
He knew
it.
it when he let it go.
Yeah.
So, a very exciting match.
Sure was.
Overtime.
And Jake will move on to face Matt Penkul in these quarterfinals.
Yeah. Yeah, that second to last shot of Frank's, as soon as he released the ball, he turned and looked at the wall.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
knew it was
rotated over
off
just
right. Yeah.
a little bit there. That's a tough shot for him considering he's a lefty.
Lefty, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, the ball has to be. He doesn't really have an angle to carry that back pin.
Right. If the 4 had been on the other side, a
It
little
would have been a
easier
little
shot
better
for a
because if his
lefty,
ball
right?
hits the what would be the 3-5, it should
Right.
carry right into the
Right.
into that 9 pin.
Yeah.
But that's a tough side for
Well,
him.
great match between Jake Cook and Frank DeLuca, and we will be back to talk to our bowlers in just a moment. We're back here with our bowlers after that great overtime match. First half, Frank, it seemed like you were just kind of on, maybe a little bit, and just kind of off. You had a couple of pins just bounced the wrong way for you.
Yeah, I seemed to be I was more or less on the pocket most of the time, a little thin, but there was no love there. And that overtime shot, I thought I nailed it, but I picked 1 pin and, I made a nice 10 at least, didn't I?
Yeah, you absolutely did. You're right. That 1 pin, who would have thought it would have just bounced up and gone away and not hit anything else?
Well, that's the game. That's Candlepin. That's why we love it.
Well, tremendous job. $90 for your effort. Well done. And as always a pleasure to have you here. Again, tell our viewers a little bit more about Alley Chat and how they can check you out.
Alley Chat started as a podcast, and it's more kind of morphed into a live streaming platform where we stream as much live Candlepin bowling as possible. So check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/alleychat. And yeah, you'll see a lot more Candlepin bowling there.
Absolutely. You can always, Alley Chat's up there. Just search it on Facebook and you can find it. Again, Frank, it's always a pleasure to have you here.
Likewise, Jay. Thanks.
Jacob, congratulations. Well done. You won in overtime.
I don't know if I won. I think I was just a little bit lucky there. Got a couple breaks that he didn't get.
Well, whether you want to luck, win, whatever, you advance.
I do. He's a good bowler, and I'm just fortunate, I guess.
Well, and you're right. You had a couple of things go your way and a couple of things not go Frank's way when you needed it.
Yeah, I mean, it was the pins just sometimes give and take, and I was a little bit luckier than he was here.
Well, congratulations. You're moving on. You're going to face Matt Penkul in our round of 8, so that's well done. You got to be happy about that.
I'm excited, and I'm just glad to be here. I'd like to bowl a little bit better next time.
Well, the other good news is you get to hang out with me, Dave, and Richie a little longer.
Excited about that. I'm definitely excited about that. It'll be fun.
Now, give it time. You won't be as excited about it. So that's going to wrap up our first show of this series. We want to thank you for watching. Thank Ryan's Family Amusement and Franklin TV. And we ask you to stay tuned, watch our next episode. But that'll do it. Thanks for watching New England Candlepins. We'll see you next time.
This program was made possible by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.